High school basketball is back on Beaver Media and on the Delco Preps channel. Tonight from Daleville, Indiana, Mid-Eastern Conference basketball as the Wes-Del Warriors take on the Daleville Broncos. Good evening and hi again, everyone. Brian Beaver along with you again tonight as we get set for the final game before Christmas. Hard to believe the season is already flying by that fast, but it is. In the girls-boys varsity doubleheader here at Daleville, it was the host Lady Broncos defeating Wes-Del 70-34. Attention to the boys. The Wes-Del Warriors are 4-4 so far this season. John McLaughlin coaching the Warriors. Last night they put a scare into Wapahani before the Raiders defeated Wes-Del 68-60. Talk about the Daleville Broncos. They also come in off a loss. They went down to Blue River Valley last night and dropped a 53-44 decision to BRV. Tyler Stotler's team comes in at 3-3. So both these teams looking to get a leg up on 500 here in mid-December on a mild Saturday evening by December standards. It was 50-plus degrees today in Daleville, but going to be interesting to see how this one pans out tonight. This series has been lopsided lately. The last 12 times these two boys teams have played, Wes-Del has defeated Daleville. The last time the Broncos got the better of the Warriors was way back in the sectional 2010. Been nearly 8 years since Daleville knocked off Wes-Del in boys basketball. The teams are on the floor going through their warm-up period, and we'll be getting ready to play some basketball shortly here at Daleville tonight. Probably the final basketball broadcast of our 2017 part of the season. We might sneak one in there on New Year's Eve weekend, but for now, it's the maroon, gray, and white of Wes-Del and the black, white, and biggest gold of Daleville. Going to be fun. Settle back and enjoy it. Glad you're along with us tonight on the Delco Preps channel, no matter where you're listening, and on Beaver Media. It's been great having you along every week this season. We've had some fantastic games. Our first two basketball games of the season were a three-pointer that came down to the last possession in regulation, and last week, a one-point overtime game over at Ball Gym at Muncie Burris. So expect to see a pretty good competitive game here tonight, and I'll be surprised if we don't. These are two pretty good rivals. They are neighbors in terms of geography, and it should be a lot of fun. Flag is being lowered here over the basketball court. We're not too far away from the national anthem. And then, of course, the introduction of the starters and tonight's basketball game, Mid-Eastern Conference game here at Daleville. Final few seconds will run off the clock, and we're about set for the pregame festivities, and we'll let you hear how it full.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to Daleville High School. And we would like to once again honor America as we would all please rise, remove our hats, and face the flag as Daleville senior cheerleaders Morgan and Mackenzie Riddle and Marley Hogg sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the
Thank you again, ladies.
We're about set to go. We'll have the introductions of the teams shortly here in Daleville High School. Here are your starting lineups and your reserves.
Basketball match between the visiting Wes-Del Warriors and your hometown Daleville Broncos. First, the non-starters for the Wes-Del Warriors. Number 4, sophomore Keegan Newsom. Number 24, sophomore King McCoy. Number 33, junior Chevy Kola. Number 34, junior Mason Whippet. Number 40, junior Jared Dowling. And number 54, senior Evan Bullard. Ladies and gentlemen, the non-starters for the Wes-Del Warriors. Your starting lineup. Starting at one guard, number 14, senior Gavin Bullock. Starting at another guard, number 22, senior Jake Stevenson. Starting at one forward, number 3, senior Abe Ashley. Starting at another forward, number 10, senior Camden Townsend. And starting at the other forward, number 20, senior Connor Townsend. The starting lineup for the Wes-Del Warriors. The Warriors are coached by Mr. John McLaughlin. He is assisted by Mr. Trent Dowling, Mr. Matt Nichols, Mr. Ryan Richards, and Mr. Nick Millsball. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the non-starters for your hometown Daleville Broncos. Number 21, freshman Hayden Yatra. Number 20, junior Winnie. Number 2, junior Derek Lawrence. Number 12, senior Devin Walsh. Number 44, senior Ethan Mudridge. Number 11, senior Nathan Whitty. 24, senior Aiden Huff. The non-starters for the Daleville Broncos, ladies and gentlemen. And now for your starting lineup. Starting at one guard, number 3, sophomore Max Sticker. Starting at the other guard, number 5, sophomore Connor Fleming. At one forward, number 40, junior Nathan Smith. Starting at another forward, number 10, junior Josh Price. And starting at the other forward, number 23, senior Ryan Hale. The Broncos are coached by Mr. Tyler Stotler, and he is assisted by Mr. Austin Early, Mr. Evan Smith, and Mr. Joe Rennick.
There you have them. The teams have been introduced. The starters on the floor. We're about set for action here at Daleville High School on a nice December 16th evening. Again, the girls varsity game played before this one tonight, and Daleville took down Wes-Del 70-34. The center circle filled now, Ryan Hale and Connor Townsend. Daleville will move left to right, Wes-Del right to left to open the night here as you view it courtside. The officials say we're all set, so do the players, and we're ready to go. Here's the toss, the tip. Tipped back by Hale, controlled by Daleville. Connor Fleming will dribble across the timeline. And a man-to-man defense out of the gate by Wes-Del. On the left wing to Josh Price. Top of the key now to Hale as they swing it here near wing to Fleming. He'll drive it to the paint. Knocked away, stolen away, turnover. Here comes Wes-Del. First possession of the night. Connor Townsend, dish on the baseline, knocked away, and both teams turn it over on the initial possession of the night. Here come the Broncos in a scoreless game, half a minute in. Fleming here near side to Peyton Smith, out on top. to Stecker. Far side to Price, who will drive it. Lay it up. Got it. Josh Price breaks the ice with the first bucket of the night. 2-0 Daleville in the first 45 seconds. On the other end, Wes-Del fighting for a bucket. Connor Townsend out on top. Now they swing it near side. Stevenson for three. Air ball, no good. It'll be taken by Townsend, who will drive it. Lay it up, no good. Camden will go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. Foul is going to be on Ryan Hale. That's not good news for a Daleville fan. 2 free throws for Camden Townsend as he looks for his first point. First one good. Connor had 13 points last night. Check it, Camden with the point. We're going to have that all night because they're twins. Second one also good. Camden Townsend got them both. It's 2-2. Tie game in the early going. Pressure in the backcourt by Wes-Del. Daleville beats it. Here comes Fleming. Smith has it. Uncorks a three from the corner, no good. Rebound and stick back good by Hale. Ryan with his first 2, and it's 4-2. Daleville out in front. Warriors on the other end. A drive to the paint, knocked away. Warriors will keep it though with Stevenson on the baseline. Back out to Townsend behind the arc. Needs help. Gets it right back to Stevenson. Now in the corner to Ashley. They'll swing it right side. Looking for a shot. Bullock has it. Now he'll go to Camden Townsend. Out to Stevenson. He'll drive it. Thought better of it. Back out on top. Three-pointer on the way. Good. Camden Townsend, Drano. First tray. First lead of the night for Wes-Del at 5-4 on the triple by Camden Townsend. Backcourt pressure leads to a tip pass inbounds. Daleville will keep it. 6:04 to go in the first. It's 5-4. Wes-Del out in front of Daleville. Full court pressure again by the Warriors, and a ball kicked out of bounds. Good feet on defense by Gavin Bullock, and Daleville having fits getting the ball inbounds, let alone across the timeline. Man-to-man pressure. We'll see if they trap again. Price to inbound. He gets it into Fleming. They try to get him on a trap, but they can't. Instead, they foul him on the run. Common foul is going to go against Jake Stevenson. His first. Team's first. Ball will go back to the end line, the baseline, and Daleville will bring it all 84 feet again with Josh Price to throw it in. He gets it into Stecker, right back to Price. Price will dribble down the floor, down the middle. No one stops him. Comes to the arc. Gets it left side. Stecker fakes, drives it to the baseline. Nice feet underneath the Hale. He'll take it up, scores, but they're going to call a 3-second violation before the shot. That's another turnover by Daleville. They've got a pair. And here comes Wes-Del with the ball, leading 5-4. 5:40 to go, first quarter. 12 straight times Wes-Del has beaten Daleville. Can they make it 13 tonight? Here's a trip and a knock away, and it's a steal and a clean one as Daleville comes away with it. Down the floor quickly, they'll set up in the half court. Drive to the paint. Fleming stops, tries to feed Hale, throws it out of bounds. Turnover number 3, and that's been a real problem early in games for Daleville this year. When they take care of the ball, they're pretty good. When they throw it away, tough night. 20 to go, first period. Wes-Del with the ball, leading 5-4. Here's a drive to the paint. Man goes down. Schwab goes up wildly. Ashley tried to get it up, couldn't get it. 2 men come down and hold it. It's a dual possession, a jump ball, and Wes-Del will keep it. It'll be Gavin Bullock to inbound. Just to the left of the basket along the baseline in the forecourt for the Warriors. He'll long pass here near the timeline to Townsend. Now in the corner. Now they swing it out on top. Ashley thought about a 3. Here's a baseline drive now and a feed to the corner. Good defense by Daleville in the man-to-man. Ball left side wing. Handed off now. And a drive. And a block charge call, and it's going to be blocked against Daleville on a drive by Ashley. Daleville fans don't like it. Going to be on Connor Fleming. He's got a foul. 2 on the Broncos. And another inbounds play from the same spot. And the Broncos defend. Wes-Del leading 5-4. Here's a 3-pointer out on top. No good off the front iron. Gavin Bullock couldn't reach it. Here comes Fleming for Daleville. Feet underneath, knocked away, stolen away. Fourth turnover by the Broncos. Halfway through the first. Wes-Del has it. Ashley in trouble in the paint. Kicks it outside. Three-pointer on the way. Off the mark, no good. Long rebound to Hale. Now it's loose on the floor. It's going to be picked up by Wes-Del. Warriors will get another possession. Drive, shot, foul. On the move to the basket by Bullock. It'll be a Daleville foul. Going to be on Max Stecker. His first, team's third. It's a shooting foul, and it'll send Gavin Bullock to the stripe to shoot a pair. First one on the way. In and out, back in. Bullock is on the board with his first point to make it a 6-4. Wes-Del lead, 4:21 to go first quarter. Second one from Bullock is on the way. He got them both. Gavin cashes in both freebies. We've got a whistle. It's a 7-4 lead. Daleville to inbound. Here comes Fleming quickly across the timeline. Left-hand dribble. Bench wanted to carry. We've got a whistle and a blocking foul against Wes-Del. It's going to be on Cade Ashley. Cade has his first foul, the team's second. And it's going to be Daleville ball. Comes in and now out on top to Fleming. Guarded closely, man-to-man. Hale trying to post. They can't get it to him. Swing it near corner. Now far corner to Price. He'll drive the baseline. Reverse layup. No good. A whistle and a foul. Price will shoot a pair. Foul against Wes-Del. Going to be on Gavin Bullock. 3 team fouls apiece. Gavin's first personal. 2 free throws coming for Josh Price, who's a pretty good free throw shooter in his own right. The first one, kiss of death by the broadcaster, no good. He'll get another. And that whistle at the other end was a violation around the free throw key that took the second free throw off for Gavin Bullock. And now it's a 6-5 game as Price hits the free throw. And it's 6-5. Wes-Del. Three-pointer out on top by Stevenson. Won't go. High rebound taken by Hale. Here come the Broncos quickly. Fleming driving, shooting. Fouled on his way to the bucket. Should be a shooting foul against Wes-Del. The foul called on Gavin Bullock. He's got a quick 2. Fourth one on Wes-Del, and it sends Fleming to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one. Good. Fleming has his first point. We're tied for the second time tonight at 6 apiece. Out for Wes-Del, and checking in his place, number 4, Keegan Newsom. Second free throw, up and good by Fleming. Given 2 points in the game. He got both charity stripe tosses. Back on top goes Daleville at 7-6 with 3:41 to go first quarter. Newsom. Near side wing now, far side wing to Stevenson in the corner to Newsom. Back out on top to Stevenson. Townsend, nice feed underneath on a beautiful cut by Ashley. He gets the bucket on a beautiful assist. And it's back on top for Wes-Del at 8-7 on that 2-pointer. Quick drive on the other end and a bucket off the glass, good. Connor Fleming puts in his 4th point. The lead swings back to Daleville at 9-8 with 3:10 to go first quarter. Townsend. Ashley. They'll swing it far side now in the hands of the other Townsend. That would be Connor. Here's a drive by Stevenson. Back to Connor. He'll go to the hole. Knocked away, stolen away. Beautiful defense by Fleming. 1-on-1 to the other end. He'll shoot it in. Fleming with 2 more. 6 in the game. Biggest lead of the night at 11-8 for Daleville. 2:45 of the first quarter. Here come the Warriors on the other end. Drive to the bucket. Will it count? The basket in and good, but I don't think they'll count it on the drive on the floor instead. They're going to count the bucket. Beautiful move. The official says count the bucket. Wow. Unreal. So the bucket's going to count by Ashley. It's 11-10 now. who they called the foul on. It's going to be on Peyton Smith. So Smith collects the foul. Daleville's bench thought it was on the floor before the shot, but the officials say count the bucket. And at the line trying to tie the game is Kate Ashley. Now we've got debate here over whether they're going to count the bucket or not. And they are for the third time. Going to count the bucket. So shooting for a tie here, 2:41 of the first, is Kate Ashley. Looks for his 5th point, and he's got it on a beautiful 3-point play. 11, third tie of the night, and here's a drive and a hoop. It's good by Fleming, and he's fouled on the way. He says, oh, yeah? Let me give you some 3-point play. That foul's going to be on Camden Townsend. The hoop by Fleming will count. He'll shoot a free throw at 13-11 Daleville. High arcing shot, 14-11 Daleville. So, 3 out of 3 from the line early in the game. He's got 9 points here in the first 5.5 minutes. And it's Daleville 14, Wes-Del 11 with 2:35 to go in the first quarter. Back-to-back 3-point plays the old-fashioned way by either team. Warriors looking to tie on this trip if they could get a triple. Here's Ashley on top, feeds back to Townsend. Now they'll work it on the wing to his brother. That's Camden. Back to Connor, the Townsend and Townsend show. Here's a drive. Connor lays it up, can't get it. Rebound comes down to McKinney of Daleville. Here they come down the floor with a 3-point lead in the ball. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Whistle and a blocking foul against Wes-Del. Out on the dribble. It's going to belong to Kate Ashley, and he's got 2 quick ones himself. And with 2:04 left to go in the period, it could be a free throw time real soon for Daleville. 16 fouls in the first quarter by Wes-Del. Daleville to inbound the ball in the forecourt to the right of the bucket. Stecker finally gets it in way out in front to Fleming. Fleming drives, pulls up, needs help. Back out on top to McKinney. McKinney goes to the paint, swings it back out to Fleming. Still man-to-man by Wes-Del. Under 2 minutes now of the first quarter. 14-11, Daleville. Fleming pulls it way out near the volleyball line to set the offense. He'll drive his man all the way to the goal. Blocked from behind, out of bounds. Beautiful play by Chevy Bullock, who collects the B for the blocked shot. Beautiful play, but it's out of bounds to Daleville in the same spot on the baseline. Let's try it again, say the Broncos. Stecker needs help, finally gets it in the corner to Price. Price will take it to the elbow, to the paint. Back out on top now, and here near side now to Stecker. Stecker goes to the elbow, needs help. Teammate, he'll drive it, shoot it, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Wes-Del, off the miss by Whitty. Here comes Wes-Del with a chance to tie, trailing 14-11. Chevy Bullock pulls up, fires, hits. Bullock with his first 2 points of the game. 13, Daleville, with $1:09 to go first quarter. Broncos have it out here near the scorer's table. That's where I am. Here's a drive inside. Shot up, good! Fleming with a little pull-up floater. He has 11 points in the first quarter. It's 16-13. Daleville on top of Wes-Del. Fans like this start. Wes-Del working for a shot. Baseline pass. Left hand lay-in. Out and back in. Good. Beautiful move and a conversion that time to get the hoop by Newsom. And that makes it 16-15. Wes-Del trailing Daleville by a point now. Ends of period number 1. Pressure now out on the ball by Wes-Del. Here comes Price driving baseline. Papes fires good. Josh Price got it off the glass. Giving 5 so far, and it's 18-15. Daleville in the final 15 seconds. We'll see if the Warriors play for the final shot. I got to believe they will. Under 10. Far side to Newsom. Give and go to Townsend. Townsend drives. Now kicks it back out. Chevy Bullock for 3. Good! Just before the buzzer. Chevy Bullock comes off the bench for 5 quick points, and we're tied at the first stop. We've played a quarter in Daleville and haven't settled a darn thing. at the break. Daleville 18, Wes-Del 18 on Beaver Media and on the Delco Preps channel. Don't go away.
A wintry Friday night. A packed gymnasium in a tight-knit community. A shot taken. History made. A state of delirium? No. The state of Indiana. High school sports. Pure spirit. Pure sport. Pure Indiana. This message brought to you by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the high schools in your community.
Welcome back to the ball game. We head for the second quarter in an 18-18 tie. What a terrific game in the early going. Quick scoring recap. Kate Ashley with 5 for Wes-Del. Cam Townsend with 5. Gavin Bullock with 2. And 5 big ones off the bench for Chevy Bullock. 2 off the bench for Keegan Newsome. Daleville, 11 points already by Connor Fleming. 5 for Josh Price, 2 for Ryan Hale. Here's a tie-up right here in front of my table. Held ball. This time it'll go to Wes-Del. Effective trap defense that time by the Warriors, and they take the ball for the first time in period 2, tied at 18. Daleville still man-to-man, steal by Fleming. He'll go coast to coast, lays it up, got it. Fleming, 13 points. And it's 20-18, Daleville. Quickly to the other end. Drive, Newsome. Beautiful shot off the window. Keegan Newsome with his 4th point. And we're tied at 20. And here's a whistle on the drive down the floor by Fleming. Newsome said he threw an elbow, but the foul is going to belong to Keegan. Keegan Newsome picks up the personal. 7th team foul. 1 in the bonus now. And for 7:22 of the second quarter, every time Daleville gets fouled, they'll go to the free throw line. 1 in bonus for Connor Fleming. He's 3 out of 3 from the line. Looking for his 14th point, and he misses it. Rebound, nearly goes out of bounds, but it's saved by Townsend. And here comes Wes-Del with a chance to regain that lead. Drive to the baseline, left side. Newsome feeds underneath. Charging foul on Newsome. Great job on defense by Stecker to step in and take the charge. That's a turnover for Wes-Del. Both teams have turned it over 5 times. Up the foul. 2 on him, 8 on the team. 20-20. Now picking up at the timeline are the Warriors. Daleville will bring it across the timeline. Wes-Del looking for a trap. Thought they had to travel. Hale drives to the baseline. Spins, fires, can't get it. Got his own. Rebound is still loose now. It comes down, and a scramble leaves it for Keegan Newsome of Wes-Del. Here come the Warriors in a tie game, 20-20. And 20 has it, and that's Connor Townsend, who drives it and gets fouled on the way to the basket. There, the foul on Daleville. Frenetic pace in this one. The foul is on Peyton Smith of Daleville, his 2nd, team's 5th. And going to the stripe is Connor Townsend. His first free throw of the night, and it's no good. Rattled in and out. Stayed out. Going into the game for Daleville, Derek Lawrence. Another free throw on the way for Connor Townsend, who looks to break a 20-all tie. Fires, can't get it. Rebound, Josh Price of Daleville. Townsend missed both of them. So here come the Broncos trying to break the tie. Stecker works it far side to Lawrence, right back to Stecker. Now near side here to Fleming. 3 guards on the floor for Daleville. They throw it away, but a scramble leaves it on the floor. Now another scramble, and Josh Price gets tackled by Chevy Bullock in the scramble. Josh was trying to call a timeout. Didn't. It's just going to be a held ball, and it belongs to Daleville right in front of me. Max Stecker to inbound. 6:25 to go, second quarter, 20-20 game. It was 18 all at the break. A little bit of a zone look out here on defense by Wes-Del. They look to trap on the wings. They've got Stecker in trouble. Now to Lawrence, who nearly lost it, does lose it. Turnover. Here comes Wes-Del. They turn it right back over. Fleming the other way. It's tripped on the run. It's going to be a foul on Wes-Del, and it'll be free throw time for Fleming.
Wes-Del foul on number 24,
Caden McLaughlin picks up the foul. That's 9 in the game already by Wes-Del, and at 6:03 of the second quarter, it's going to be for Connor Fleming, who missed the last time he went to the line. Right-hander fires the high arcing shot, and he splashes it down good. 14 points in the game for Fleming, who had 13 in the first period. 21-20 now. Daleville in front. Second one flies and splashes down good. 22-20 as Fleming puts his 15th point on the board. Now at the other end, it's Wes-Del to try to get a bucket. Newsom drives, fires, air ball no good. Rebound comes down to the Warriors. They'll take it back up. Double pump shot won't go. And a foul by Daleville on a nice move inside by McLaughlin. Josh Price will pick up the personal foul for the Broncos. First one of the night for Josh. And going to the line is Caden McLaughlin. First one on the way. It spins out, no good. Someone greased the rim. McLaughlin will have another one. Big number 24 on his jersey. Looks at it, measures it, fires. Got the second one. So McLaughlin gets a point. He's on the board. 1 out of 2 at the trip. 22-21, Daleville with the ball and the lead. 5:45 before halftime. Here's Fleming way out in the center circle. Far side to Stecker. High post pass to Hale. He'll drive into traffic. Fires up against 3 men. Can't get it. Got the stick back and the rebound. Nice return fire by Ryan Hale to make it 24-21. Here comes Wes-Del. Drive, Newsom. Beautiful move. Can't get it to go. Here comes Fleming quickly. 1 on 3. He's going to go to the hole. Shot no good. Rebound by Wes-Del. Here come the Warriors. Lead pass down the floor. Nice drive. Camden Townsend couldn't get the bucket, but he did collect the foul. It's going to be the guilty party, I do believe. And it is. Max Stecker, 2 on him, 7th on Daleville now. So both teams in the bonus. This is an active shooting foul, and free throws now for Camden Townsend. He nails the first one. Three for 3 at the line for Camden. He has 6 points in the game. It's 24-22, Daleville. Camden to shoot another one, and he rattles this one out, no good. Rebound by Hale. You'll hear that a lot tonight. He's a great rebounder. Here's Fleming driving to the baseline. Double teamed, in trouble, needs help. Gets it high post. Hale will take up an 8-footer off the front iron, no good. And a whistle on the battle for the rebound, and I think Ryan was over the back. And here comes the official. Yep, Ryan Hale. Guilty party, second personal. We go to the other end in slow motion to shoot one in the bonus. It's going to be Camden Townsend to do the honors. Checking in for Daleville. Hayden Huff. Hale comes out. First free throw is up and good by Camden Townsend. He'll get the second of the bonus. Camden has 7 points, and it's 24-23. Daleville on top, shooting for the tie. Missing this time. Loose ball on the rebound. Daleville has it. Here come the Broncos holding a 24-23 lead. 4:50 to go in the second quarter. Little 3-2 zone action on defense by Wes-Del. Daleville will just play patty cake 40 feet from the basket. Stecker and Fleming. Now here's a pass underneath, thrown away, trying to hit Price. 7th turnover by Daleville. Warriors have it. They can take the lead here. 3, good! Chevy Bullock, his second triple of the night. And Wes-Del is back on top, 26-23. 26-24 with 4:20 to go. Second quarter. Off the bench, Chevy Bullock has 8 points, including 2 triples. He's played well. He plays the point on the zone defense as well. He's long and lean. Daleville trying to find a shot, trailing by 2. Turnover. Bullock's going to take it all the way himself and can't get it. Missed the layup. Rebound, Daleville. Stecker with the board. Now Fleming down court. The pass deflected out of bounds right in front of us here into the Wes-Del bench. Peyton Smith back in for Daleville. He'll check in. Nathan Whitty is out. So Smith, Stecker, Price, Huff, and Fleming on the floor for Daleville as they inbound the ball here on the sideline. Comes in to Huff. Now they work it far side to Fleming. Back here on the near side to Stecker. Trying to solve that zone. Smith double teamed in the corner. Goes baseline to Price. Price, a held ball down along the baseline. And it's going to go to Wes-Del. Unofficially 9 turnovers in the first half for Daleville. 6 giveaways by Wes-Del. Warriors have the ball and a 26-24 lead with 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Ball on the far wing, now to the corner, and Keegan Newsom fires 3. Can't get it. Rebound, Daleville's Max Stecker. Quickly comes Fleming down the floor. Here on the near side. Goes to the paint. Jump stop. Fires on the run. Can't get it. Rebound comes down to Daleville. Pete Smith. 3-pointer on the way. No good off the front iron. Rebound chased down by Stecker. Max is in trouble. Double team. To the paint. Now far side. Fleming free for 3. It's up. No good. Rebound Smith. Up, in. Peyton Smith with the bucket. And we're tied again at 26-all with 2:45 to go in the first half. Here's a whistle on the other end on a drive, and it's going to be an offensive foul. A chicken wing clear out. Called on Camden Townsend. That's his second foul. Technically, that is a turnover, the 7th in the first half by Wes-Del. 9 TOs by Daleville, and timeout called by Wes-Del. We'll take the break. We have 2:45 to go before halftime. We haven't settled a thing. Daleville 26, Wes-Del 26 on Beaver Media and on the Delco Preps channel.
A crisp October evening. A stadium filled with fans. A pass-through. A journey completed. State of euphoria? No. The state of Indiana. High school sports. Pure spirit. Pure sport. Pure Indiana. This message brought to you by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the high schools in your community.
Welcome back to the ball game. 2:45 to go before halftime. It's been a thriller. We know how to pick them, don't we? 26-26. This was 18-18 at the first stop. We're not at 26 now. The game's been tied 6 times already. We've had numerous lead changes. And coming off the Wes-Del timeout, Daleville to inbound the ball, and no pressure this time by the Warriors. And Fleming lets it roll all the way to the timeline before he picks it up. Working here on the right end. Fleming near the sideline. Double team, needs help. Cross-court pass out to the center circle with Stecker now dribbling. Here now to Fleming. Bounce pass in the corner. Drive to the baseline. Knocked out of bounds. Price lost it out of bounds. Another turnover. 10 by Daleville. And 2:29 left in the second quarter. 26 for the Warriors. 26 for the Broncos. And Wes-Del will bring it to the offensive end on the dribble now. Keegan Newsom. Daleville still man-to-man on defense. Chevy Bullock, top of the key. Works it far side. That's Ashley, guarded by Price. Newsom, far side. Here's a drive to the baseline. Shot forced up and good. Caden McLaughlin. 3 points in the game. 28-26 now. Wes-Del back on top with 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Lawrence free for a 3, left wing, good! Derek Lawrence nails the triple, and it's 29-28. Daleville back in front with 1:45 to go before the break at halftime. Bounce pass to the baseline. They were trying to hit Bullock. A whistle. Ball ends up out of bounds. Daleville's going to collect another foul. Going to be on Peyton Smith. That's the third of the night by Peyton. And with 1:40 to go before halftime, it's free throw time for Chevy Bullock. Bullock's had a nice game off the bench. 8 points, 2 trays. Smith checks out for Daleville with that third foul. And now shooting the first free throw, Chevy Bullock. One in the bonus, and he hits the first one. He'll get another. 9 points in the game, and it's tied again at 29 all. Shooting for the lead, Chevy Bullock. In and out, back in off the glass. Got both trips to the line. He has 10 points in the game, 30-29. Wes-Del in front. Here's Fleming losing the ball right in front of the Wes-Del bench. John McLaughlin says, how can they call a timeout? He didn't have the ball. No timeout. The official down court says to his colleagues, he never had it. It's out of bounds. On the turnover by Daleville, their 11th. So a buck and a half to go here before halftime, and it's 30-29 Wes-Del, and the Warriors have the ball. They'll drive it to the paint. Shot up off the rim, no good by Townsend. Long rebound taken by Lawrence. Lead pass to Fleming. 1-on-2. He'll shoot anyway. No good off the glass in front iron, but he'll shoot a pair of free throws on a Wes-Del foul. Foul against Chevy Bullock of Wes-Del. That's his first personal, and it sends Connor Fleming to the free throw line for 2 shots, and he clanks the first one. Fleming's had a great game, 15 points already. He had 11. Check it, he had 13 in the first quarter. He'll shoot here, the second of 2. It's on the way, and it's wet. It's so high arcing, but he hits it for his 16th point, and another tie at 30 apiece. With 1:15 to go, second quarter. Warriors have the ball. Daleville man-to-man on D. Ashley Bullock, long three from out on top. He's got another one! Chevy Bullock, 13 points, and it's 33-30 Wes-Del. Late second quarter, under a minute to go now. Broncos have the ball. They need a hoop, trailing by 3. Fleming has it, takes it to the arc. Stop, double team, far side to Lawrence, got out of trouble. Back here to Fleming. Fleming will drive to the baseline. Pulls up, thought about a shot, works it on top instead to Lawrence. Now to McKinney. Here on the near wing. Drive, shot, no good, but more free throws coming on an active shooting foul as Fleming goes to the basket. Foul on Wes-Del. This one called on McClaughery. 2 on Caden. And that sends Fleming back to the free throw line. 2 shots. First one on the way. Good. 17 points tonight already for Connor Fleming to make it 33-31. He can cut the Wes-Del lead to a point if he can hit for his 18th point of the night. And he does. He got them both. It's a 1-point game again at 33-32. Will the Warriors play for the final shot of the first half? They bring it across the timeline. They've got 25 seconds to work with. Ashley out in the center circle. Price comes out to take him defensively. He'll back off again. Clock down to 15. Townsend has it far side. Says, I need help. Works it right side. Now back out on top in the center circle to Ashley. Clock under 8. Ashley drives. Kicks out outside. Drive to the paint. Bodies fall. Turnover. Daleville coming down the floor. 1 second to go. It's off the glass. No good at the buzzer. And no foul on good defense by Wes-Del. At the end of the first half. Well, I'll tell you what, Tyler Stotler, the Daleville coach, can't believe there was no foul called on that. But that's it. The teams have gone to the locker rooms. We're at halftime of a great nail-biter game here tonight on Beaver Media. At the half, it's Wes-Del, 33. Daleville, 32. Don't you dare go anywhere. This is a humdinger. Back with a quick recap of scoring and other stats at halftime here on Beaver Media and on the Delco Preps channel. Don't go away.
From Jamestown to Jonesville, from North Salem to South Milford, from River Forest to Grass Creek. No matter where you live in Indiana, you can enjoy high school sports coverage at its very best on the IHSAA Champions Network, presented by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. It's 35 powerhouse radio stations, Fox Sports Indiana, and the World Wide Web, combining their vast resources to blanket the state, the Midwest, and the world with the purest, most riveting presentation of high school sports in America. From Anderson to Attica, Kendallville to Kokomo, follow the high school sports that make our state great all season long. Thank you, Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, and welcome home.
Is this your course schedule for the fall?
Yep.
Let me see here. English, good. Chemistry, trigonometry, excellent. World history, I love world history. Baseball? Wait, baseball? Baseball isn't a course, honey.
Well, sure it is, Mom. High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They teach lessons that can't be taught in a classroom, like accountability and self-discipline, the value of teamwork. I may not be earning a grade, but I'm learning how to compete later in life. Isn't that what getting a good education is all about?
Yes, of course it is. I was just testing you.
What can teenagers here in Indiana learn from participating in high school sports? Plenty, as it turns out. That's why they're called education-based athletics.
High school sports. There's so much more than just a game.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. There's still a place. There's still a place where performance is enhanced by extra effort, not by performance-enhancing drugs. There's still a place where contracts are between coaches and players, and the terms are non-negotiable. There's still a place where an edge is something you gain by working harder than your opponent. There's still a place where sport is pure. That place is the high school in your community. At the Indiana High School Athletic Association, we believe that while competition can be fierce, it doesn't change the fact that it's only a game. The goal may be to win, but the point is to have fun. And if you want to be reminded of just how great sports can be when they're played the right way, then the place to be is at a high school sporting event in your community. High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure Indiana. This message made possible by the IHSAA and the high schools in this community. Just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. There's just one place where a team is more than a group of individual agendas. It's a catalyst for demonstrating the potential of the collaborative spirit. There's just one place where players, coaches, and fans experience the exhilaration that happens when an entire community rallies behind the school team. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Student athletes are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. In addition, high school sports help young people in Indiana develop the discipline and confidence they need to be leaders in life, even as they unite communities like nothing else. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We're at halftime at Daleville High School. Brian Beaver along with you again tonight, and we have a whale of a game cooking up here. After the first 16 minutes, it's a 1-point thriller at halftime with Wes-Del in front of Daleville, 33-32. This game was tied 18-all at the end of one. Wes-Del managed to score 15 points in period two. Daleville scored 14. 32. They had a late drive to Daleville, and Fleming laid it up and couldn't get it. His bench thought there was a foul against Wes-Del. There was none called, so that's where the half ended. Unhappy Daleville, relatively happy Wes-Del going to the locker rooms with a 1-point Warrior lead at 33-32. Couple of guys have gone off in the first half. Connor Fleming started for Daleville and put in 18 points 2 quarters of this game. And on the other side, Chevy Bullock came off the bench as a substitute for Wes-Del and scored 13 points in the first half, including 3 triples and a couple of long ones. So it's been exciting. First half scoring unofficially for Wes-Del. We mentioned Chevy Bullock and his 13 points. 5 for Cade Ashley, 7 for Camden Townsend, 1 for Gavin Bullock, 4 for Keegan Newsom, 3 for Caden McLaughlin. That rounds out the Warriors' total of 33. We mentioned Connor Fleming's 18 in the first half for Daleville. Stecker hasn't scored. Smith has a pair. Josh Price with 5. Ryan Hale with 4, but 2 fouls, and that's an issue for them. Will McKinney, Nathan Whitting, Hayden Huff played but didn't score, and Derek Lawrence came off the bench for the Broncos to hit an ice water triple there late in the second quarter from the left wing. So this is going to be a lot of fun down the stretch. Both teams have come back out of the locker rooms. They're on the floor warming up, and we'll have the third quarter action for you after a quick timeout. Quickly before we go to break, turnovers are going to be big, so will fouls. Unofficially first half, Wes-Del with 8 turnovers, Daleville with 11, and a bunch of fouls. We'll cover that momentarily. Before the third quarter begins, it's Wes-Del 33, Daleville 32 on Beaver Media and on the Delco Preps channel. You stay right there.
He worked out early, practiced late, and studied well into the night. The next day, he did it all over again.
She missed time hanging out and socializing with friends so she could make it on time to practices and games.
He became a top student and a confident leader, even as he helped his team win back-to-back conference titles.
She became a role model in her community, team to an undefeated season.
And when they finished playing high school sports, what did they do next?
She graduated from college with honors and went to work for a successful company.
He attended graduate school and became a difference maker in his community.
Because that's what student athletes in Indiana do. They use the skills they develop playing high school sports today
to do even bigger things in life tomorrow.
High school sports.
A winning part of a complete education.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
A wintry Friday night. A packed gymnasium in a tight-knit community. A shot taken. History made. The state of delirium? No. The state of Indiana. High school sports. Pure spirit. Pure sport. Pure Indiana. This message brought to you by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the high schools in your community.
We're back at Daleville High School, just about set for the start of the second half. Quickly, fouls in the first half. 12 fouls committed by Wes-Del, 9 committed by Daleville. A bunch of Warriors have 2 fouls. Cade Ashley, Camden Townsend, Gavin Bullock, Keegan Newsom, Caden McLaughlin, all with 2. And for Daleville, you look at their foul situation, Peyton Smith with 3. Connor Fleming with 1. Max Stecker has 2. Josh Price 1 foul. Ryan Hale 2. So you look at guys in trouble. Peyton Smith with 3 fouls is Mr. X right now. And if you're Daleville, you can't afford to get that third foul on Ryan Hale anytime soon here in the third quarter. You need his rebounding too much on the floor for him to come out. So he's going to have to stay out of trouble. So unofficially, first half free throw shooting, 9 of 15 from the line for Wes-Del, 9 of 12 at the line for Daleville. So we're set to go. We'll start the third quarter with Daleville going right to left now, Wes-Del going left to right. Daleville in the home white uniforms, black lettering, biggest gold trim. Wes-Del looking sharp in their dark grays with maroon lettering and white trim. And there's your fashion report. Now we're underway in the third quarter. Lawrence, cross-court pass for Fleming. Daleville will get the first crack at the bucket. Lawrence, double team, swing pass far side. Fleming dribbles to the baseline, in trouble. Now to the corner. Price is three, no good. Hale has the board. Stick back, good. Ryan Hale, 6 points in the game. And just like that, it's Daleville 34, Wes-Del 33. We're going to have a lot of that in the second half. Warriors try for their first hoop of the third quarter. Three-pointer on top. Ashley off the back iron, no. Rebound by Stecker, not a Fleming. Quickly down the floor. On the right wing, zone defense again this trip by Wes-Del. Looks like a 3-2 to these old eyes. Now in the corner to Lawrence. Feet underneath. Hale's got it. One dribble. Takes it up strong. He's fouled. It's going to be against Wes-Del. And it looks like Camden Townsend is the guilty party. Camden Townsend, and that's 3 fouls on him. 56 seconds into the third quarter, and just that fast, Chevy Bullock is up to check in at the scorer's table. Ryan Hale is at the free throw line. His first free throws of the night. First one by the senior is off the back iron, no good. So Chevy Bullock in, Camden Townsend out. At 34-33, a minute into the third quarter. It's going to be another free throw for Ryan Hale. 6-point night for the senior big man. He's a rebounding machine. Looking for the free throw. Fires. Missed again. Didn't get either one. Rebound Wes-Del, and here come the Warriors. Looking to retake the lead, trailing 34-33. Chevy Bullock on top. Daleville man-to-man. Here's a drive to the paint. Ashley fires on run. Beautiful. Got it. 7 points for Ashley, and it's 35-34. Wes-Del back in front of this seesaw game. Here's Daleville with the ball on the left end as we look at it courtside. We're on the scorer's table floor level again tonight. Great accommodations by Daniel Hansen, the AD here at Daleville. We appreciate that. Broncos have it right corner. Price drives baseline, has it knocked away out of bounds. It's going to belong to the Broncos. They'll inbound under their own basket. 11. Just to the right as they look at it. Stecker looking for someone to throw it to, comes into Price on the baseline. He works on Ashley, and a whistle now on the loose ball. Wes-Del, in terms of the foul, it's a common foul. It's going to be on Ashley. That's 3 on Ashley now. Second quick foul against Wes-Del here in the third quarter. And another inbounds play. This one comes to Fleming, baseline. Forces it up, no good. Rebound by Connor Townsend of Wes-Del. Here come the Warriors with 6:15 to go third quarter. They trail 35-34. Check it, they lead 35-34. Top, drive to the elbow. Leave it this time for Bullock, Gavin Bullock. Wes-Del, 3 from the far side wing, no good. Stevenson couldn't get it. Chevy Bullock gets the offensive glass, and another tie-up call as Chevy Bullock went up to try to get a shot. He was tied up, but it stays with Wes-Del on the dual possession arrow. Gavin Bullock to inbound. Looks for help. High inbound pass to Stevenson. Top to Connor Townsend. Here on the near wing, Stevenson gets it on top to Ashley, guarded by Stecker. He'll drive him to the elbow. Traveled. Tried to backpedal and stop and couldn't. His brakes failed. Turnover by Wes-Del to Daleville. Broncos trail it 35-34 with 5:35 to go third quarter. We've had a lot of lead changes in a back and forth thriller. Josh Price on the wing, double team. Mounts pass inside. Hale, one dribble, goes to the glass, can't get it. Had his rebound knocked out of his hands. Chevy Bullock comes up with the ball for Wes-Del. On the glass by Hale. Chevy Bullock for 3. Off the front iron, no. Long rebound comes down to Stecker for Daleville. Fleming will push the pace up the far sideline. All the way to the bucket. Rejected! He went up with it. Chevy Bullock swatted it into the first row. He's got 2 blocks. Daleville will keep the ball and inbound in the forecourt under the basket with Josh Price, the passer. Needs help. Comes into Stecker. Out on top to Fleming. Dribbling on the wing. Near side here to Lawrence. They kick it to the corner. Price feed inside to Hale. One dribble. Turns around. Right-hander can't get it. Got his own. Rebound up. Fouled again. Ryan Hale doing yeoman's work on the glass for the Broncos. And he'll shoot a pair of free throws. Personal foul.
Wes-Del fouls on number 33, Chevy Bullock. His second.
Going to be on Chevy Bullock. Ryan Hale to shoot 2 free throws. He's 0 for 2 from the line, but he hits this one. Ryan has 7 points in the game, and we're tied again, this time at 35. 9th tie of the game. With 4:54 left in the third, he'll shoot for the lead. He gets the lead. Hale hits them both this time. He's 2 out of 4 tonight from the stripe. 8 points for him, 36-35. Long 3 on the way from the wing. God! Splash down, 38-36. Wes-Del back on top on the beautiful triple by Bullock. Daleville trying to find a shot against that 3-2 zone. Lawrence will fire a 3 from the corner. Can't get it. Rebound to Price. Broncos will keep it. Drive to the paint. Knocked away from Fleming. He picks it up. Gets it back to Lawrence. Another 3 on the way. Got it! Lawrence drills the 3. He's got a pair of trays. 6 points. 39-38 Daleville. Here's a beautiful drive and layup. Nicely done by Jake Stevenson. And it's 40-39 and a whistle on the far side as Daleville brought it to the forward court. Jake Stevenson picks up the personal. Boy, what a game this has been. We got a long way to go. Common foul. It's 14 fouls for Wes-Del. None so far in the second half by Daleville. That's going to be a factor later on. Broncos have the ball in the forecourt here on the left end. Ball in the corner. Lawrence in trouble. Cross-court pass. Stecker drives to the paint. Forces it up. He'll be fouled and shoot free throws. Part of the game plan, you have a feeling. Foul on 33. Chevy Bullock, his third. 5th on Wes-Del. And at the line is Max Stecker to shoot a pair. Hits the first. They'll have another. First point for Max tonight. We're tied again at 40 apiece with 3:46 to go in the third quarter. Stecker's second one also good. Max got them both. And now the lead goes back to Daleville at 41-40 here midway through the third quarter. Ball out on top with Newsom. He'll get the feed off the pick by Townsend. Goes baseline and a blocking foul called on the drive by Newsom. I think Max Stecker is going to be the offender. And it is Max Stecker. 3 on him, first on the team. Common foul. Inbounds pass. Comes into Chevy Bullock, top of the key. Can't get the 3 this time. Ryan Hale with another Daleville rebound. Here come the Broncos. Trailing, check it, leading by 1. Lawrence on the wing. He'll drive left baseline. Fires it up off the glass. No, another whistle. This is going to be an offensive foul. On the drive by Lawrence. Derek picks up his first foul. That's a turnover by the Broncos. And just that fast, Caden McClaughlin checks in. Chevy Bullock checks out for the Warriors. The third quarter, Daleville 41, Wes-Del 40. Warriors with the ball. Here's a drive all the way to the baseline and a layup. Good! The little dead fish underhand. Beauty by Gavin Bullock. He has 6 in the game. Lead goes back to Wes-Del at 42-41. Not for long! 3-pointer up and good. A beauty. And now the official at the scorer's table negotiating crew about something. Wow. See if we can listen in.
They waved him in. Don't tell me. I'm not telling you. Talk to him. I'm just telling the officials.
They need to come down there.
I'm telling the officials what happened. He waved him in. I'll make sure he gets.
There's an issue with where players are checking in when they come down to the scores table and quite going to the other end of the official scores. It's happened a couple times, but they're okay. They'll just make sure both benches know where they need to go. This is an official's timeout in a 44-42 game. Well, that triple by Lawrence gave Daleville the lead back to 42. Now we do have a timeout, full timeout. We'll take the break. We have 2:51 to go here in the third quarter. It's Daleville 44, Wes-Del 42 on Beaver Media and on the Delco Preps channel.
A crisp October evening. A stadium filled with fans. A pass through. A journey completed. State of euphoria? No. The state of Indiana. High school sports. Pure spirit. Pure sport. Pure Indiana. This message brought to you by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the high schools in your community.
Brian Beaver back with you here at Daleville High School. We've got a great game here tonight. 44-42, Daleville in front of Wes-Del with 2:51 to go. Third quarter. Man, talk about games being had tonight by Connor Fleming with 18 already and Chevy Bullock with 13. Great finish coming up in this one. Wes-Del has the ball. Working against the Daleville zone now. A little bit of zone out on top. Cross-court pass here, near side. Stevenson for a triple. He's got it! Jake Stevenson, 5 points in the game, 45-44. Wes-Del back in front, and Daleville turns it over on the other end, and a whistle. And I think there's going to be a foul call. It's on Ryan Hale of Daleville. And that's trouble. That's his third. And it comes with 2:24 to go in the third quarter, and he's going to stay out there at least for now. It's a 1-point game with Wes-Del on top. Here late third quarter. Warriors have the ball. Out on top, Gavin Bullock goes around a pick from Connor Townsend. Gets it to Newsom near wing. Back on top to Bullock. Far side to Stevenson. In the corner to Newsom. Skip pass. Wide open for a three. It's on the way. It's good! Gavin Bullock with his 9th point. Biggest lead of the night for Wes-Del at 48-44. It's raining threes here all of a sudden. Daleville drives at Fleming. Fires, hits. They're going to wave it off on a charge. Could have been a possible 3-point play for Daleville. It'll be wiped off and be a foul on Connor Fleming on the offensive foul. Player control foul. Second one on Fleming. Second turnover of the second half by Daleville. So Wes-Del keeps the ball in that 4-point lead at 48-44. Here on the near side, Stevenson. Out on top to Gavin Bullock. Far side to Newsom. He'll drive Ashley. Fires it up. Got it! Beautiful move. Nice lay-in by Keegan Newsom. 50-44. Daleville trailing by 6 now. Broncos have it. Plenty of time to go. The entire period lies ahead. Stecker cross court to Fleming, right back to Stecker. Now near side corner as the Broncos work the perimeter. Lawrence was open for 3 briefly, thought better of it. As we move down to a minute to go, third quarter. Move on the baseline. Ball knocked away. It's free on the floor. 2 players bat at it. It's going to go out of bounds and belong to Daleville. With exactly a minute to go, third quarter. 50-44, Wes-Del leading. Daleville inbounding. Max Stecker will be the passer. Daleville running 4 high here on the inbound play. Free throw line extended. Comes in deep to Fleming. He drives. Cut off. Turnover. Fast break the other way. Here comes Wes-Del. Newsom missed the layup all by himself. Rebound Daleville. Here comes Fleming the other way. He pulls it up. Gets it to Price. That's a huge miss in the game. Lawrence has it. Double teamed in the corner. Gets it outside to Stecker. Stecker back to Lawrence. He thought about a tray. Gets bumped. No foul. Stecker has it. clock down to 34. A whistle and a loose ball foul on an attempted steal by Jake Stevenson. That's 3 on Jake. 6th on the team. It's going to be bonus time soon. And Daleville inbounds with 33 seconds to go, trailing 50-44. Let's see if they play for the final shot. Stolen away by Wes-Del. Here they come. Bodies on the floor. Picked up by a loose ball play. Drive, score! All the way to the hole. Gavin Bullock, 11 points in the game. It's 52-44 Wes-Del. Surging late in the third are the Warriors. Here's a beautiful spin move inside and a bucket for Ryan Hale to stop the bleeding at 52-46. 2 seconds to go, 1 second to go. Nothing doing at the end of the period as Wes-Del tried a three, couldn't get a three. I was screened in the corner, and that does it for period number 3. We go to the 4th stop at the end of 3. Wes-Del 52, Daleville 46. Back with the 4th quarter after this timeout on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel.
The clutch shot, the timely hit, the perfect pitch, the heroic catch, the brilliant save, the photo finish. The Indiana High School Athletic Association would like to remind you that the biggest plays in sports matter little if you don't practice sportsmanship. Character counts. Practice sportsmanship. This message brought to you by the IHSAA and the high schools in this community.
Welcome back to the ball game. We head for the 4th quarter. Wes-Del 52, Daleville 46. That was a 7-2 spurt late in the quarter by Wes-Del to give the Warriors the lead. Daleville gets the ball to start the 4th period. They'll come to the forecourt trailing by a half dozen. Nothing close to settled yet in this one. Daleville on the attack. Price drives baseline, picks it up, fires up the glass, won't go. Got his own rebound, forced up, blocked away by Connor Townsend. Here comes Wes-Del. Let's see if they pull up. Gavin Bullock fires a little runner off the glass, no good from the wing. And a foul, and another foul against Wes-Del, and that's costly. It's bonus time for the rest of the night for Daleville. Gavin Bullock with the personal, his 3rd, 7th on the team. Daleville will shoot free throws for the rest of the game. And Hale, 1 and 1. 10 points in the game for Hale. He's only 2 out of 4 from the stripe. Here comes the next one. Got it. He'll shoot the bonus. Hale with 11 points to make it 52-47 with 7:37 to go, 4th quarter. Ryan has another one on the way. Missed off the front iron. Connor Townsend with the rebound for Wes-Del. Warriors have a 5-point lead and the ball here on the right end. Out on top, Stevenson works it to Newsom. Drives the left side. His runner off the roll, out of bounds. Not out of bounds, but out of the basket. Hale with another rebound. In the game for Daleville. They set up now in the half-court offense. Fleming, free corner, 3 ball on the way. Good! Lawrence drains another one. He's got 12 in the game to make it 52-50. Wow. Lawrence has had a great night offensively in a 2-point game. Here's a drive to the paint. Shot up off the glass. Good by Gavin Bullock. He's got 13, and it's 54-54 with 6:40 to go in the 4th quarter. Price with it on the baseline against the double team. Spins out of trouble. They work it near side. Fleming takes it to the elbow. Will Lawrence hit another 3? Yes! He's got another one! 15 points in the game, and it's 54-53. Wow, Wes-Del's lead down to a single point. They answer with a 3 that's an air ball, no good. They get the offensive glass, though. Warriors have it, leading by 1. Might have gotten away with a walk there. Warriors have the ball leading 54-53. 6:04 to go, 4th quarter. Bullock with the ball. Spin dribble to the corner, to the baseline. Fires on the run, no good. Hale with the board for Daleville. He's going to bring it the length of the court himself. 1-on-3. Lost the handle, out of bounds. Turnover by Daleville. That's one of those deals where you don't want your center handling the ball on the break. Wes-Del really dodged a bullet there. 54-53. Warrior ball, Warrior lead. 5:40 to go in the game. Daleville, man-to-man on defense this trip. Townsend drives to the baseline, forces up a shot, can't get it against the double team. Daleville rebound by Price. Quickly ahead to Fleming. Drives all the way, lays it up. No! Whistle, foul, going to be against Wes-Del. And it'll be free throw time for Connor Fleming. Foul goes against Jake Stevenson. I've got him for 4. It is 4 on Jake. 8th on the team. So they creep closer to the double bonus. Fleming to shoot a pair of free throws for Daleville. First one about 18 feet in the air, no good. A lot of arc on Fleming's free throws. He'll try to get the next one. The next one could tie it at 54. Shooting for his 19th point of the game. Fleming has it up. He's got it. And we're tied again. A 1-out-of-2 trip. And it's 54 all with 5:25 to go in the game. Glad you joined us tonight. I'll bet you are. Great game. Wes-Del has it on the right end here as they work the half-court offense set. Newsom on top. Here's a drive to the elbow. Ball knocked away. It's on the floor. Nearly thrown out of bounds. Great play to save it back in by Gavin Bullock. Terrific play. Warriors keep the possession. Bullock has it back. Throws it off the glass. Don't know where that was going. It was headed for Chesterfield. Still Wes-Del ball. Drive. Shot no good. Rebound Ryan Hale. Now a whistle. Looked like 2 players had the ball. It is going to be a jump ball call as Caden McClaughlin and Ryan Hale mixed it up pretty good there. Glad tempers didn't flare any more than they did. Wes-Del's going to keep the ball on the dual possession call. And one of the officials has called one of the players out, and I know what he's telling him. He's like, look, son, we don't need elbows being thrown. When 2 guys are fighting for the ball, when I blow the whistle, let go of it. Basically, that's what he just told Caden McClaughlin. No harm, no foul. He's been told, and from now on, they'll make sure to enforce it. So, everything okay. Wes-Del ball. In a 54-all tie. Warriors trying to break the ice and break the tie. This is Camden Townsend. Works it to Gavin Bullock. Out on top to Keegan Newsom. Back to Gavin Bullock. He's going to drive to the wing. Picks it up. Gets it to Camden Townsend. He drives it into traffic. Nearly lost it. Back out on top. 3-pointer on the way. No good by Gavin Bullock. Rebound by Townsend. Camden got a one-hopper long rebound and a foul called against Daleville. Costly. Ryan Hale's 4th. 5th against the Broncos. So the common foul leads to an inbounds play on the baseline, but just that fast. Hayden Huff in. Ryan Hale out with his 4th foul at 4:29 left in the game in a tie game. There's a long pass to the backcourt. It'll be tracked down and retrieved by Gavin Bullock. He brings it across the timeline. Gets the handoff from Townsend right back to him. This is Connor out on top. He gives to Chevy Bullock. Now to Camden Townsend. Back to Gavin Bullock as they weave. 3-pointer on the way from Townsend. Off the front iron, no good. Stucker with the rebound. Here comes Daleville with a chance to get the lead on this trip in a 54-all game. In the near corner, Lawrence has it knocked away. Gets it back on top to Stecker. Far side bounce pass to Fleming. Now right back to Stecker. And in the corner to Lawrence. Stecker. Far side to Fleming. Max right back to Fleming again. Now right corner to Price. Double team. Back out on top. Dangerous pass to Fleming. He'll drive to the paint. Has it knocked away. We're going to have a kicked ball call, and that bails out Daleville because that would have been layup city unattended going the other way. This time it's just going to belong to Daleville. If they want to talk it over, we'll take the break with them. 3:42 to go in the 4th quarter. Daleville 54, Wes-Del 54. on Beaver Media and on the Delco Preps channel.
Everybody loves a good sports movie.
I've seen Rudy 10 times.
I love Hoosiers.
If there were a sports movie about steroids, it might be called The Myth, the Truth, and the Consequences. The myth is that steroids are good for your game. The truth is they're bad for you and the sport you play. And the long-term consequences on your health are downright ugly.
That's one movie I think I'll skip.
High school sports. Pure spirit, pure sport. This message brought to you by the IHSAA and the high schools in this community.
It's Daleville 54, Wes-Del 54 with 3:42 left in the fourth quarter. I'm Brian Bieber. Thanks for joining us and lending me your ears for a while. What a barn burner this is. This is vintage, small town, small school, Hoosier Hysteria basketball. We've been tied 11 times tonight, including this one. Coming out of the Bronco timeout, Daleville will inbound across the way at midcourt. Comes in from Stecker to Fleming. And now 3 quarters pick up here in the forecourt by Wes-Del, and another kicked ball. The double team trap gave him fits. Fleming's going to get bailed by that kicked ball, and it's going to stay with the Broncos, and it'll come in the backcourt to Fleming with 3:33 to go in the game. All tied at 54. That double team trap is really troublesome for Wes-Del. Thrown away on the baseline. Fleming tried to hit Price with a bounce pass. Couldn't do it. 17th turnover in the game for Daleville unofficially, compared to 9 for Wes-Del. Warriors with the ball. Still tied. They can break the ice in the tie. Spin move in the paint. Shot up, good off the glass. Connor Townsend, his first bucket of the game. And it's 56-54. Wes-Del back on top with 3:05 to go. That 3-2 trap out on top has really been troublesome for Daleville. Checking back in, Ryan Hale for the Broncos. Hayden Huff sits down, and 3 minutes left in the game. Hale playing now with 4 fouls. It's a big factor. Daleville trails by 2. They could get the lead here if they could get a triple. Lawrence in the corner on the wing to Stecker. Cross courts at the Fleming, gets it right back. Lawrence in the corner against the double team. Bounce pass on the low post, meant for Hale. It's knocked away out of bounds in front of the stage. Daleville will keep it with 2:45 to go. Inbounds passer is Max Stecker, baseball player extraordinaire too. Lobs it into Hale. Hale against the triple team. Off the glass, good! We're tied, 56-all. Hale with a critical bucket. Wes-Del thought he walked. He might have. He's got 13 points. Knotted up at 56 with 2.5 to go. Drive to the baseline. Shot at the glass, no good by Connor Townsend. Daleville with the rebound, a chance to take the lead. Here comes Fleming. Spins out of the trap. Gets it on top to Stecker. Back now to Fleming near side with 2:15 to go. They wouldn't dare hold it for 2:15, would they? And play for the final shot. You never know. Clock approaches 2:05. Patty Cake playing catch out here. Stecker and Fleming now far side to Price. They'll work it around the perimeter to Lawrence. Now baseline to Haley's fouled on the catch before the shot. He'll go to the line. Foul against Wes-Del. Foul called on Connor Townsend, just his first. 9th on the team. 1-1. 1-1 for Ryan Hale. Hale with 13 points in the game. Probably that many rebounds, if not more. He's averaging a double-double for the season. The senior right-hander, 6'4", fires. No good. Rebound fought for. Picked up by Daleville. They get a break on the miss by Hale. Still tied at 56 with 1:48 to go. Broncos looking to break the tie. Fleming, bounce pass across the way to Stecker, now right back to Fleming. As he drives, he'll be trapped. Picks it up. Now it's far side. Picked up by Price. Price throws it out of bounds for the turnover. He thought Stecker was cutting. He was not. 7th turnover of the second half and the 18th in the game by Daleville. And with 1:31 to go in a 56-all tie, here come the Warriors looking for the game. Gavin Bullock, pick and roll on top. They work it back out on top from the wing, and now back to the wing, and Gavin Bullock. He'll drive on Fleming. Wing, back out to Fleming. We've got a whistle and a Wes-Del timeout. We'll take the break. 1:14 left in the game. We haven't settled a thing. Daleville 56, Wes-Del 56 on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Indiana so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We head for the final 1 minute, 14 seconds at Daleville. It's the Broncos and Wes-Del tied at 56. Holds for the final possession and shot. The worst you could do if you miss would be go to overtime. Warriors have the ball at 1:05 to go. Keegan Newsom on the wing, 25 feet, now 30 from the basket. Backs it out. Out in the center circle, being held by Camden Townsend. Camden guarded closely by Josh Price. Daleville man-to-man. Under a minute to go. Tie game. Newsom leaves it far side for Connor Townsend. Out on top to his brother Camden. At the center circle. Price guarding him. Clock down to 40 seconds to go. All tied at 56. Camden Townsend out on top between the circles. Near side to his brother. Hale guarding him. Clock down to 30 seconds. Stecker comes out to guard Newsom. Newsom guards him closely. Timeout called by John McLaughlin and Wes-Del. We'll take the break with them. 26.5 to go in the game. It's Wes-Del 56 on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical Indiana high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to the ball game. Out of the Wes-Del timeout, 26.5 seconds left in regulation, 56 all. Warriors inbound as Newsom gets it in to Gavin Bullock. Clock at 21. Bullock drives across the timeline, out in the center circle with Camden Townsend. Clock down to 15. Give and go. No, a timeout called again by John McLaughlin. This time we're going to stay right here. Don't want to miss a thing. That's 3 timeouts taken by Wes-Del with the game tied here at 56. This time with 15.2 seconds to go in regulation. What a game we've had. 18-18 after a quarter. 33-32 Wes-Del at the intermission. 52-46 Wes-Del after 3. Wes-Del hasn't given up the lead in the entire fourth quarter. We've been tied in the fourth at 54 and at 56, where we are now. Daleville has not led since leading 44-42 late in the third quarter. We're 15 seconds away from one of 3 things: hero, GOAT, or overtime. Which one is it going to be? We're about to find out. Thanks for being along for a fantastic finish tonight on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel on YouTube Live. It's going to be Keegan Newsom to inbound, 4 feet from me right here at the scores table. Comes into the backcourt. Gavin Bullock. Timeline, works it left side, clock under 10. Stevenson gives to Townsend. Back out on top to Bullock. Now to Newsom, clock at 5. He'll drive to the wing. Picks it up. Shot on the way. It's no good by Townsend. Connor couldn't get it to go, and we're going to play overtime for the second week in a row. What a game we've had. At the end of regulation, Daleville 56, Wes-Del 56 on Beaver Media and on the Delco Preps channel.
A crisp October evening. A stadium filled with fans. A pass-through. A journey completed. State of euphoria? No. The state of Indiana. High school sports. Pure spirit. Pure sport. Pure Indiana. This message brought to you by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the high schools in your community.
We start the 4-minute overtime here at Daleville, knotted up at 56 apiece. Daleville hasn't beaten Wes-Del in 8 years. Can they do it tonight? The last time they did it was knocking the Warriors out of the 2010 sectional. 12 wins in a row in this series for Wes-Del. We'll start the 4-minute overtime with a jump ball. Ryan Hale for Daleville, Connor Townsend for Wes-Del. Here's the toss, the tip, and it goes to the backcourt on the second tip from Townsend to Gavin Bullock. Here we go. Stay right there. Newsom has it, guarded by Price. Daleville is man-to-man here, but playing loose off the ball. Newsom has it, top of the key, feeds underneath, wide open, laid in. Camden Townsend, 9 points on the night to make it 58-56. Wes-Del back in front by a pair. Great atmosphere here tonight to hear the student section from Wes-Del going berserk. Their student section tweeted, "Get here, and if you can't get here, listen to the game." I hope they did both. They obviously come here. They're making a racket tonight, and that's what it's all about. Daleville working the ball in the half-court offense. Good zone defense by Wes-Del. Lawrence bounce pass out on the wing to Stecker. Gets it right back from Lawrence. In the corner again. They're looking for that three. Far side to Fleming. He'll dribble behind a Josh Price pick. Tries to go baseline. Can't do it. Cut off. Needs help. Better find a man. He's double teamed. Gets it off to Hale underneath. He'll lay it in! Ryan Hale. They just snuck the pass into him. And we're tied again at 58 all with 2:40 to go in the first overtime. Wes-Del with the ball. Newsom on top. Here on the near wing to Stevenson. He's the dangerous three-point shooter. Newsom on top. Drives the paint. Tries to kick it here to the wing. Nearly threw it away. Good save by Connor Townsend. Gets it to his brother on top. Here near side. Behind a screen. Three-pointer on the way. No good. By Newsom. Rebound Daleville. It's Fleming. Going all the way. Coast to coast. Lays it off the glass. Can't get it. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with Daleville with 2:12 to go. What a game. Broncos to inbound in a 58-all tie. That fourth quarter was 10-4 Daleville to earn the tie. Stecker looking for help. Inbounds. Comes to Hale in the paint. Lays it up. It rolls in. Hale got it to roll all the way around the rim. 17 points. First lead for Wes-Del's opponent, Daleville, in a long time. Daleville hasn't led in the entire fourth quarter. They lead 60-58 in overtime. Knocked away. Turnover Wes-Del on the steal. Here comes Max Stecker with the ball. He nearly throws it away. It's free on the floor. It is thrown away. Here comes Wes-Del. Laid in. Great play on the baseline by Jake Stevenson, and we're tied again. 60-60 with 1:30 to go. First overtime. I'm going to need a nitro pill. This has been a crazy game with 1:25 in the overtime. Daleville ball. Feet underneath. Hale banks it up. Whistle. That might be a charge. It is a charge. Ryan Hale has fouled out of the game. Here in the overtime. He turned and went up over his left shoulder. Good position on defense. Hale fouls out of the game. With 1:20 left in the overtime, and checking in for him is Hayden Huff. And just that fast for Wes-Del. Kate Ashley is in. Stevenson is out. Hale ends his night with 17 points and maybe that many rebounds. We've got ourselves a minute and 20 to go in the overtime, 60-60. Wes-Del has the ball. Little screen roll here for Ashley. It's knocked away loose. Warriors pick it up. They throw it away. Turnover. Here's going the other way. Stecker lays it in. He's fouled. The basket will count. He'll shoot a free throw for an and one. The foul on Connor Townsend. Wow. Max Stecker, his first field goal of the night. 2-60 with 1:05 to go in the overtime. Stecker will have a free throw for an and one three-point play. He missed it to the right. He got his own rebound. They'll keep it back out on top. Timeout called by Daleville. Wow. What a series of sequences there. We'll take the break with them. 1:02 is left in the overtime, the first one. Daleville 62, Wes-Del 60 on the Delco Preps channel.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical Indiana high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
It's been such a long time since Daleville knocked off Wes-Del in boys basketball. That just worked out that way. That was not planned, but I'll take it. Good karma. 12 straight wins in this series by Wes-Del. They're 1:02 away from losing that string. It's Daleville 62, Wes-Del 60. 1:02 left in the overtime. Daleville will have the ball, leading by that pair. Foul situation. Daleville will shoot in the double bonus. Daleville has 16 fouls. Pass comes into Josh Price, takes it baseline, works it to Fleming. Fleming spins out of a double team. It's stolen away from behind. Daleville gets it right back, stolen away for the second time. Great hustle by Keegan Newsom. I hope he's okay. From behind to knock the ball away. It's out of bounds. 52.1 seconds left in the overtime. Near the timeline in the forecourt, Daleville ball. They get it into Fleming. Clock under 50 seconds to go. Broncos lead by 2. A bucket here would be deadly. Stecker, double team, dribbles out of trouble. Now in trouble in front of his bench. Smith, far side to Fleming. Clock down to 38. Far side, this could be dagger time. Here comes Stecker out on top between the circles. Far wing to Fleming. Back out between the circles to Stecker. Clock down under 28 now. Broncos looking for trouble. It's knocked away. Stolen. Here comes the lay-in. Missed on the other end. Follow up good. Bullock couldn't get it. Newsom could. And we're tied at 62 on a great play by Keegan Newsom on a follow. Daleville has the ball. Clock under 10 seconds to go in overtime. 62. Clock under 5. Fleming out near the center circle. Guarded by Newsom. Long three. It's good! He hit it at the buzzer! This game is over! Connor Fleming. Unbelievable! 25-footer from straight out on top. 22 points. And that's the game winner. What a game. Daleville has knocked off Wes-Del for the first time in 8 years. The final score in overtime. Daleville 65. Wes-Del 62. Holy cow, what a game. Can't say it any better than that. This was phenomenal basketball. Back with the post game after this timeout on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel.
From Jamestown to Jonesville, from North Salem to South Milford, from River Forest to Grass Creek. No matter where you live in Indiana, you can enjoy high school sports coverage at its very best on the IHSAA Champions Network, presented by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. It's 35 powerhouse radio stations, Fox Sports Indiana, and the World Wide Web. combining their vast resources to blanket the state, the Midwest, and the world with the purest, most riveting presentation of high school sports in America. From Anderson to Attica, Kendallville to Kokomo, follow the high school sports that make our state great all season long. Thank you, Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, and welcome home.
Hey, honey, is this your course schedule for the fall?
Yep.
Let me see here. English, good. Chemistry, trigonometry, excellent. World history, I love world history. Baseball? Wait, baseball? Baseball isn't a course, honey.
Well, sure it is, Mom. High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They teach lessons that can't be taught in a classroom, like accountability and self-discipline, the value of teamwork. I may not be earning a grade, but I'm learning how to compete later in life. Isn't that what getting a good education is all about?
Yes, of course it is. I was just testing you.
What can teenagers here in Indiana learn from participating in high school sports? Plenty, as it turns out. That's why they're called education-based athletics.
High school sports. There's so much more than just a game.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. It's your ticket to an evening out that won't break the bank. It's your ticket to explosive runs, acrobatic catches, and game-saving tackles. It's your ticket to an experience you'll never forget. It's your ticket to the IHSAA State Football Tournament. Attending a tournament football game is a fun and affordable way to see sports played the way they were meant to be, for the pure love of it. The Indianapolis Colts and the Indiana High School Athletic Association invite you to be part of Indiana's rich tradition of high school sports. Pure spirit, pure sport, pure state tournament excitement. The drama is set to kick off. Do you have your ticket?
Welcome back to Daleville High School. Brian Beaver along with you again tonight on Beaver Media and the Delco Preps channel. And for the third straight week, we've given you cardiac trouble all over the internet. This one goes overtime, and what a dagger to win it at the buzzer from way out on top by Connor Fleming to give Daleville the 65-62 overtime victory over the Wes-Del Warriors. This game was tied at the end of one, 18-18. Wes-Del managed to take a 33-32 lead at halftime. The biggest lead at any stop was after 3 quarters. A late third quarter surge after Ryan Hale's 4th foul. He had to come out. They went on a 7-2 spurt, did Wes-Del, and they led at the end of 3, 52-46. But Wes-Del turned up the defensive pressure in the 4th quarter. They held Wes-Del to 4 points in the 4th quarter, outscored them 10-4. And we went to overtime at 56 all at the end of regulation. Again, 6 points in overtime scored by Wes-Del, but 9 scored in overtime by Daleville. And what a phenomenal shot at the buzzer at the end of the first overtime by Connor Fleming. He took the shot knowing the worst he could do is miss it and play a second overtime, and he nailed a high arcing 25-footer from out near the volleyball line, and it hit nothing but net going through at the buzzer to send this crowd into a frenzy and to send his team home with the win. What a phenomenal game. I'll recap the scoring for you momentarily. Wes-Del with the loss goes to 4-5. They've lost 2 straight. Daleville with the win goes to 4-3 on the season. And what a great game. Scoring unofficially for Daleville. Game high honors for Connor Fleming. The guard hit for 22 points. He had 13 of those in the first quarter. He had a phenomenal night. That was his first triple of the game. at the buzzer in overtime to win it. All the other buckets for Connor Fleming were deuces, and he made 9 free throws to go along with it. So he was the game-high scorer for Daleville with 22. One other Bronco in double figures. It was Ryan Hale who scored 17 points before fouling out of this game. The rest of the Broncos scoring: Max Stecker with 4 points, 2 by Peyton Smith, 5 by Josh Price, 15 off the bench. Huge night. 3 in double figures for Daleville. 15 off the bench for Derek Lawrence. 12 of those were in the second half and overtime. And all 5 of his buckets were trays tonight for Derek Lawrence. Phenomenal performance. You talk about phenomenal on the other side, well, pretty darn good night for 2 Warriors from Wes-Del. Gavin Bullock finishes with 13 points. He was the starter. Chevy Bullock, who came in the game as a reserve, scored 13 points and knocked down a couple of big threes. In fact, 3 of them on his own. 7 points for Cade Ashley, 9 for Camden Townsend, 2 for Connor Townsend, 7 by Jake Stevenson, 8 for Keegan Newsom, who had a couple of pretty shots in heavy traffic, and 3 who had a bucket and a free throw in a 1 out of 2 night at the free throw line to go along with his output tonight. So, phenomenal game. And how much it went back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 ties in this game. The last one at 62 all. Daleville managed to get the ball and hold it for that final shot of the overtime, and they drain it, Drano City, with Connor Fleming, who is the hero in town tonight by that boy's stake. He earned it with those 22 points and that unbelievable 3, the high ice water dagger at the buzzer to win the game. So, as I mentioned, 4-3 on the year now for Daleville, 4-5 on the year now for Wes-Del. And who knows what the future might hold for either one of these teams. But, man, John McLaughlin and Tyre Stotler's kids played their tails off tonight in front of a good crowd. And if you weren't here and you listened at home, I hope you enjoyed the game. It was a lot of fun to call. I hope it was just as much fun, if not more, to listen to wherever you are around Indiana or around the country. So that'll do it for tonight. We've had 3 games of 2017-18 here on the Delco Preps channel. And let's see, what have we had? A 3-point game that came down to the buzzer in regulation, an overtime game that came down to the buzzer that was a 1-pointer last week, and an overtime game that came down to a buzzer beater in the first overtime tonight. Nothing to write home about, right? That's why people love their Hoosier hysteria. Glad to have you along tonight. Thanks for lending me your ears for a couple hours. And that'll do it. Keep your eyes on my Twitter feed at Delco Preps. Let me know if you enjoyed the game or where you're listening tonight. And keep your eyes on my Twitter feed, because that's where I'll let you know and when it just might be New Year's Eve weekend. Until then, for everybody and Beaver Media, thanks for joining me tonight. Come back next time. The final score for the final time in overtime. Daleville beats Wes-Del for the first time since 2010 in overtime. Daleville 65, Wes-Del 62. Have a great night. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we'll see you next time on the Delco Preps channel. Have a great night, everybody.